Good evening, everybody, and it literally is evening, as you can see. The lights are on. I'm just trying to get information if the race is actually in the dark, or qualifying is in the dark. I'll let you know as soon as I'm aware of this. But, yeah, here we go, round 7. And the championship can be decided tonight. If we have a 1-2 by Youngswin and Joey doesn't come at least second in both, then the championship will be decided in this race. So that's exciting. Just to start this off properly, this is a Future Champions Social Club race. Check out their Discord. The links will be in the description tomorrow. And this race is the Hoppers Social Series, where they're racing Gr.4 Vipers that have been bopped. And today's race, as you can see, evening Joey, evening No Grip. This race is at Bathurst, which no, it isn't. Hang on, where is it? Mount Paramount, isn't it? Which, so yeah, Mount Panorama. Mount Panorama, there you go. Get me blooming words out. Yes. And if you're new to watching, we're going to do a 10-minute qualifying first, which will decide the grid order for race 1. And then we're going to reverse the finishing of race 1 positions, which will decide the grid order for race 2. Both the races are going to be 20-minute races. There's no tyre wear. Everyone's going to be on racing softs, but there is fuel to take in consideration, which has got a massive ×11 multiplier and slow refueling, only 3 litres per second. So that's always a concern. Round 6, if you haven't seen it, go back and have a little look. A lot of dramatic scenes. People run out of petrol when they had quite a bit more track to go. So I won't spoil it for you if you haven't already watched that, but it was very good. We can potentially, but it's a really, really long shot, still have 5 people battling for the championship. Scarybiker in 3rd, SkullGlitch in 4th, and Snowman in 5th are on 149 points, 147 and 141. Technically, they could still do it if Joey and Youngswin don't turn up next week and also disconnect in the races this week. So, very unlikely, but, you know, there is a long shot there that those 3 are still in it. But really, we're looking at just Youngswin and Joey finishing this championship off now. And it is going to be a dark race. I'm not sure if that's both races or just the one. We'll soon see. Evening, Watsy. What else have we got to say? Should be very interesting if race 2 is trying to overtake in the dark as well. It's pretty dark, isn't it? It's a good job we've got their names above the cars. We won't be able to see much. It's a pair of headlights bombing around the track. We have a new guy or girl, a new person on the grid. Ekberg. From Ekberg. Normally I'd have a little look at their livery, but can't really see it right there. Let's see if I can. Nope, it's black. But there we go. Got a little glimpse. From Sweden with love. I like that. Who else do we have? We have Dave in here, who did pretty well the other day. Jumping in again for another crack. Got a few not racing tonight, so we've been able to open up those spaces for others. Let's have a little look through. So we've got Ekberg, we've got Snowman. Can't really see a lot here. Teflon. And there's Johnny. Joey. Youngswin. Froxydev having a crack. He's another quick one to watch. Got his hazards on. He's won a race. Captin's here. Oh, is that a new, a bit of a new paint job? Too sure. Might have changed. Pantalon. Oh, Pantalon's back. He missed a couple of races. There's Nana. Doing the hosting as usual. Doing a great job. And Hoppers is in. The sponsor of the series. Check out his motorsport vlog. I'm not too sure of the platform. If you want to give me a little nudge on that, I shall tell them what to keep an eye out for. In fact, there's no reason why I can't put that in my description. Have a look in my description tomorrow for a link to Hoppers' vlogging, motorsport vlogging. It's a good read, a good watch. So, just waiting for qualifying to start. Should be pretty close. And has given us the ready. I believe we have everyone in. I am not too sure. We're waiting for anyone else. What else do we have to talk about? Again, if you're new to watching, you're not too sure of the rules, just a couple of other little ones. Got light mechanical damage. I think we've got a wall penalties, so we'll be a little bit careful how hard you're clumping those walls. Obviously, seriously tricky bits as we descend off the mountain, or the mount, in this one. Very tricky to not keep the thing out of the wall. And we've got weak slipstreams as well. So here we go. Qualifying is underway. We have a little bit of light. Let's go and check out some of the new cars. Let's jump on Ekberg. Swedish Motorsports. Nice little paint job. Pretty bright, I like that. Let's warm his tyres up. Yep. I like this one. Everyone trying to find themselves a place on the track. Joey and Froxy, both pretty quick drivers. In practice, just a moment ago, we were seeing times around, the fastest times around the 2:14.5, so pretty nippy. Both of those were by the two championship contenders. Get to see what Froxy can get out of it. And Ekberg is a bit of an unknown. It'll be interesting to see what sort of speed he's bringing. Of course, we've still got this very close battle for third place in the championship that I mentioned earlier, between three of them. So Scarybiker, SkullGlitch and Snowman. And there's a bit of a drop, a bit of a points gap then, not huge, from 141 down to 128 to Johnny there. And then there's another big sort of a gap to Teflon with 97. So still everything to play for third place on the grid, and maybe even second. Joey has a horrendous couple of races, and Scarybiker, SkullGlitch, Snowman will have some stormers. Then it could still be all changed for second. I think first is looking pretty close now, though. Commentator's curse, of course, but could come into effect there. We'll be keeping an eye on the championship positions through the race. One more round to go after this one. let's stay on with Ekberg, shall we? Give him some screen time. Be interesting to find out which of the contenders are on wheels and which ones are on pads, just to give the viewers a bit more information. Maybe in the next series we can give that information out. There'll be people watching that think, well, you know, you need a steering wheel, do this, that and the other, but trust me, there's some seriously quick pad drivers out there. So it's not a given that you need a wheel to go quick at all. In fact, in another series of racing in, there's a very quick chap on a controller. So, what are we looking at here then? How many laps are they likely to get in? So 220 roughly. So we're only looking at probably 4 quick laps. Scarybiker just kissing the wall there is a really tricky part. As we descend down here, you really want to dig that wheel into that inside there, pulls the car around. And then this is an important braking point. Make sure you're braking in the right area, in the right angle there. Otherwise, I think you do what Froxy just did and you end up pointing towards the wall. Look, guys, this is only qualifying. What are you doing? In fact, this is the first lap out, isn't it? Is it? Oh no, no, this is our first flying lap. Let's hope this doesn't end in tears. No, both were pleasant. It's not gone well. Okay, needs to find himself a space now on the track and get a lap in. Just doing some donuts for a laugh. Hey, Teflon's joined in. Let's see if we can get a replay of that. See what went wrong with Teflon. Oh, I've missed it. Oh no, I haven't. Yes, I have. Oh no, just went a bit long on the exit of the corner. Right, how are we getting on? Joey's started the times off with a 1:17.3. Dave has got a 2:17.3, a 2:17.9 for Dave, and Froxy with a 2:18.1. How is Youngswin getting on? 2:21.2 so far. Like I say, we know Youngswin and Joey are capable of getting in the 2:14s. And not expecting that until we got a bit more fuel off, so maybe another lap or two. Does definitely make a difference. Youngswin's got a bit of clear track. That's what you want. Snowman with Froxy. Just like in normal motorsport, it's very important to get your times on the board as quickly as you can and get some bankers in there, because someone could spin in front of you or you know, have a little bit of an off and wreck your faster lap. So it's important to keep getting those laps in. Scarybiker giving Snowman a little bit of a flash there. Joey's got it down to a 15.5 as we snore. I think it was Snowman in the barrier there. Maybe got put off in the lights. Okay, let's watch Youngswin finish his lap off. See how this is coming on. Needs this one to be a good one. Okay, second at the moment, just over half a second off. Scarybiker, about half a second back from them. And Ekberg, another half a second back. Quite a tight grid. Youngswin's nearly half a second up in the first sector there, so that's looking pretty impressive. Joey's also increasing his speed. The effect of getting comfy in the car and also that fuel burning off. Let's stick with Joey on this time around. It's got pretty dark now, hasn't it? From where we started. We should have some more announcements for some new race series soon for the newcomers. Had quite a few new people joining. Oh, he's lost a bit of his time somewhere. He was 3/10 up. I don't know who signed off on that, Chris. Yeah, I was quite surprised myself. But yeah, he's lost a bit of time in that middle sector there from what he had gained. Let's see how he finishes off. Do we get the time a bit any further away? No. Stays where it is. Let's go back to Youngswin. Half a second up on the best, so... Sirius is going round. Yeah. Oh! Ekberg was having a spin there and might have just affected. Oh, he was coming back onto the track, but to be fair, it was absolutely clear when he came back onto the track. But then he's got it all squirrely. Oh, that was close. That was very close. He was very lucky to miss him then. So there we go, Youngswin's managed to pit in front, and I think everyone's going to be pretty low on fuel now. Where are we? Just climbing up the hill. Joey's got himself another fuel tank there. How's he getting on? Oh, it's his outlet, so he's not going to be able to finish this now anyway. Oh, another spinner there. What was it? Captain's got himself a 3-second penalty, but he ain't going to make any odds. So we'll just trundling back to the pits now. I think that's pretty much his order. Foxy's got himself a bit of damage there, or it's because it's only on weak it repairs itself. Not too sure if this is a lap he can finish. Oh, it's 7 seconds down, so it's not going to make any odds anyway. I think we have our grid for race 1. So I'll go through the results in a sec. As always, I think we'll have several groups up and down the field. It's looking pretty tight between Youngswin and Joey again. Scary. Looking good in third. Trying to keep hold of or even increase his position in the championship, where he's third at the moment. Dave's got his hazards on. Tricky course this one, especially when you can't see it. I was going to do some in the driver cam views in this race. If we can see, then we'll have a look at those. Right then, let's have a look at the result. We got Youngswin in first, Joey in second, Scarybiker in third, Ekberg in fourth, Dave in fifth, Pantalonuk's in sixth, Froxydev is in seventh, Snowman's in eighth, Johnny's in ninth, Teflon's in 10th, Captin's in 11th, Hoppers is in 12th, and Nana is in 13th. Gonna have quite a good set of races up and down the field. I'm guessing we're going to start at dusk and then head into the night. As always, there'll be a no false starts, or checking on the false starts. So everyone's got to behave themselves. Also, got to be careful of those getting in and out of the pits without breaking those lines, getting yourself those 3-second penalties, which are just very painful. Because they're a lot longer than 3 seconds, that's for sure. By the time you've got your car back up to speed. Just waiting for Nana to start the race. What's he giving a bit of good luck to Johnny? Okay. This will begin shortly. Okay. Nope. Okay, here we go. 5 lights. We're off. Joey's got a good one. Looks like he's just got a nose in front of Youngswin. Well, will this play out on the first corner? Both behaving themselves. Joey's in the lead. Scarybiker stays in third, Ekberg stays in fourth, Pantalonuk's in fifth, Dave's sixth, Froxydev in seventh. Scarybiker's looking punchy back there, going to try to stick it down the inside of Youngswin. Looks like he's still alongside. No, he's dropped back behind. So he's starting to put a little bit of a gap on, nearly a second in front. Youngswin getting pressured by Scarybiker here. Oh, got a wheel on the grass on the inside corner there. Still having a good nose. Very tricky part of the course. especially while you got a crazed car behind you trying to get by. You want to be looking in your mirrors, but you're also looking ahead. Looks like Youngswin's got it back together again, and starting to get onto the back of Joey. But Scarybiker pretty close to Youngswin here. Will that slipstream be enough to get him close in the braking zone? Not really. He's still pushing him hard though. This will be interesting going up the hill. Not a lot between Joey, Youngswin and Scarybiker here. Scarybiker's looking very punchy. Let's keep it clean, get a good exit out of this one. It's not bad. He's definitely going to be a threat at the end of the hill. We're going to stick with this just for a moment. Oh, is that a bit of a kiss? Oh no, that was a bit of a... I don't think that was deliberate. Let's have a little look. It seemed more like, I don't know, is it a lag thing? It looks like Scary's slowed off to at least re-give him the position, but obviously that's sacrificed both their races a little bit there. Youngswin's still in 6th, so it's not recovered too bad off of that one. Scarybiker in 7th. As Chris says, we'll have a little look at the stewards have a little look at that one after the race, see if anything needs to be done or whether it was just there seems to be some sort of lag issues here. It might have just been a bit of rubber banding, a bit unfortunate at that time. It's just got that a little bit wrong there, coming off that last corner. Youngswin eyeing up Froxy here. And Johnny. Oh, they've both gone off. Oh, it's come. Oh dear. Oh no, I don't know whether he knew he was there or this is turning into a nightmare. Let's have a look. See if we can get back onto the right car. Oh, that's weird. It's put us back miles, the replay. Something's gone wrong there. So Scarybiker's in 4th, Dave's in 3rd, Ekberg is in 2nd, and Joey is in 1st. So just needs to keep his nose clean here, and he's got a good chance of taking a win. Scarybiker's pushing hard. Johnny's going for the overtake here around the outside. Not often you get an overtake there. And now Froxy fancies a bit of that. And I think we have Snowman right behind. And in the background we can see Youngswin trying to claw his way back up again. This has definitely got a dent in the championship battle. May help it go on to the final race. Snowman had a little touch of the wall there. Oh, I think Scary's done it as well somewhere. Unsafe rejoin by Johnny, so a 5-second penalty. That'll be applied at the end of the race. Youngswin's starting to catch this group now. Yeah, it does look like that. It looks like it's more of a lag issue than necessarily unsafe driving. But like you say, coming onto the track when people are coming around, did look a bit out of sorts. But again, they're hard to control and in the grass, just like we're seeing there from Scary, pushing it hard. It is pretty slippy. So maybe the momentum was already there. Let's jump on board with Youngswin. Watch him getting by these few here. Yeah, let's definitely blame SkullGlitch. We go blame him for everything, pinging around the track. So, how can Youngswin recover here? What's the best we think he could do? Not too sure what sort of lap times Froxydev is putting in. So overall, it's 13 seconds off the lead. Putting in purples. And we've still got 12 minutes of racing. Quarter a tank of petrol. Let's go through the whole field while not a lot's happening for a sec. So Froxydev in third. Ekberg still in second, still 3.5 seconds behind Joey. So that's all staying pretty much where it was. Dave's 9 seconds off the lead. Froxydev now has Youngswin all over the back of him. Let's keep an eye on this for a sec. Is he going to try to get past through the wiggly bits, or is he going to keep it and just prepare himself for a launch along the long straight? Very difficult to work your way past here. It's got a nice exit. Hope you guys are enjoying the cameras here of just a pair of headlights and now just a pair of rear lights. So he's made that move. Just up in front we've got Dave, so there's a chance he might get onto the back of Dave here. I know he will be kicking himself that he's been unfortunately in a couple of incidents here, but I know Youngswin enjoys the race, so he'll be enjoying coming back through him. So Youngswin's gone into the pits. Froxydev looks like he's been fuel saving a bit more here. Ekberg's in the pits, Scarybiker and Johnny are in the pits. Joey looks like he's been fuel saving. I'm not sure how much you need to get round. It also depends obviously how much fuel saving they're doing. But that don't look like a great deal of petrol. He's just starting the lap. I'd be a little bit concerned on that one. How's Joey getting on? He's got a smidge bit more. He's a tiny bit further up the track. I'm sure they know what they're doing. Okay, it's in the red. So Dave in second, he's starting to drop a little bit. Was it Dave? Oh no, it was Ekberg, wasn't it? That was behind him, 3.5 seconds behind. So Dave 11 seconds behind, and then Froxy is 16 seconds behind. So once everyone's done their pit stops, we'll have a look where we actually are standing on track. I'm interested in this petrol though. So we've got Dave just coming down the hill with a scary small amount of fuel, and Joey is really on the cusp here. I think he's going to make it, but it's going to be seriously close. Personal best for himself in that sector? No, it's going to be alright, but it's literally right on the limit. It's timed up perfectly. There it goes, it's run out. And he's literally rolling into the pits. on his fumes. It's going to cost him a little bit. Joe's currently powered by the wind. I think that says, oh, when I get a W on the screen. Right, so Joey's in the pits. Dave's coming in the pits. Roxy is coming in the pits. And Snowman will be. Let's have a look at our first hitter and where they're going to come out. So, Ekberg, where's he going to come out in relation to Joey? You can see the fuel going in. No need for tyre changes, obviously, no tyre wear. $60. This is going to be close. $83. He's gone. It's gone at 83, so he thinks he's got enough in the tank. He's out on track. And building up to speed. Is that right? He's 12 seconds behind him. Really? Well, that's interesting. So is Joey playing the blinder here with his fuel? I mean, they both got the same fuel on board, so yeah. He was 3.5 seconds behind when they went in the pits. So Joe's done some good fuel tactics there, as long as he gets to the end. As in, spoiler alert, round 6. Right, let's have a look through the field. We've got Froxy, he's got a half a second penalty, that's probably a wall collision. Followed closely by Youngswin, that half a second's going to help Youngswin to be able to get by Froxy there. Too sure where the penalty line is, if it's down. I think it's up the hill after the start finish straight. I don't think it's down this one. Let's see where it is. Stick with Youngswin for a sec. He's looking like getting close to an overtake. And we'll go and have a look down through the field. Oh, it's just here, so it's not up the hill, it's down the hill. We'll stick with this. See if this ends up just being an easy overtake in the end. It's only half a second, it's a quick downshift. The closing speed seems quite a lot here. The flames popping out the exhaust in the night look fantastic, and also the brake disc glowing. We'll just stick with this for a sec, and then we'll go and have a look through the whole field. Not going to get much of a playing card through there. Youngswin in another purple sector down the inside. And it's made it stick. So onward to Ekberg, who's 3 seconds up the road. Let's go down through the field. So Froxy is now in 4th. Dave in 5th, bit on his own there. Scarybiker's in 6th, recovering quite well from obviously a few incidents, so this has not dropped too far down the field. Johnny in 7th, Snowman in 8th, Captin doing a bit of an outstanding job here in 9th, he's going to be happy with that. Teflon in 10th, with Pantalonuk getting pretty punchy behind. Let's keep an eye on this little battle. Do not like the yellow lights. Not keen on them at all. let's jump on board and inboard. Yeah, we can't really see a great deal here, can we? Bit of a driver's eye view. Not really driver's eye. Passenger seat eye. So, what's a good exit out of this corner? Good opportunity for overtaking down here now. Slipstream's on weak, but it's still going to help a little bit. Here we go. Teflon just moving over a little bit there. Too sure what it's saying about the remaining fuel. This Pantalon's still got half a tank. Right, so will we get a chance up the hill? Youngswin is now in second, with Ekberg in third. Missed that. Okay, he's got a fantastic drive out of there. Teflon's managing to keep a bit of a distance. It doesn't do him in the in this braking zone. Right, let's go and have a little look. Oh, Teflon's gone wide here though. There's an opportunity. Oh, sorry, I have pressed the wrong button here and lost that race. Here we go. So, Pantalon and Teflon battling it out. And he's passed. I think we should just hang on a moment more just to see if this battle is actually finished or if Teflon can find another way back. Oh, no. Teflon's just got it a little bit wrong coming down the hill there. Okay, right then, let's have a look down the field. So, Teflon just dropping back off Pantalon there. Hopper's in 12th. A bit on his Todd here at the moment. Oh no, 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 I'm going to have to jump off of him. I'll put him off. Very twitchy. How's Nana getting on? Good looking car this. Good paint job. From Racing Rivals. Another fantastic Discord. I am going to be racing in one of their series, sister series to Future Champion Social Club Discord. I'll stream that on Thursday. Something a little bit different. And we've also got as another sister server. We've got the Jimmy Codgers. So I'm going to be doing a racing on Saturday, which I'll do a stream in VR if any of you is interested in that, but I'll also link to their race YouTubes so you can see they're doing their live commentary as well. Right, so the leaders are still on a lap. Let's have a look, see how they're getting on with fuel. Pantalon, Teflon, Hoppers and Nana will be finished. We've got Joey just coming near the end of the lap here, 17 seconds in front of Youngswin, keeping the dream alive for one more race. So Swin had to win them both. This changes it a little bit now, and we'll do the calculations after the second round, after the second race. Let's check on Youngswin's fuel. Should be safe with that much. With Froxy, so Ekberg has dropped back to 4th, dropped back to 5th. Have we got a fuel? Oh, we've got another fuel incident! Again! Oh no! So 6 seconds back. Let's stick with Ekberg. See how much more painful this is going to be for him. That's it. It's on limpo mode. Here comes Scarybiker. Can't believe his luck. Going very slowly. Snowman's not. He fancies a look at them both. He has. Scarybiker ran out as well. Scarybiker's out. Snowman's off. There we go. All change at the end. So, lessons learnt in race 1. Scarybiker was very lucky to have enough just to get in front of Ekberg there. So, Johnny's out of petrol as well. It's quite a few making a few mistakes. How's Captin doing? He's getting close, but he's still alright. He's still got quite a bit in the tank. So, interesting end to the race there. If Joey can achieve that again in race 2, then it's definitely going to push a championship into the last round next week. I think Captain's just milking the limelight here. That's a pretty groovy race suit. I like that. It's more like it. It's got 2 trophies on the back. Very nice. Right, so let's have a look at the results. Joey in first, Youngswin in second, the Froxydev in third, Dave in fourth, Snowman getting lucky at the end there in fifth. Not really lucky, he got these fuel right. Scarybiker running out in sixth, Ekberg in seventh, dropping from, I believe it was third. Johnny is in eighth, Captain ninth, Pantalonuk in 10th, Teflon in 11th, Hoppers in 12th, and Nana bringing it home in 13th. Fantastic race. I'm not too sure if the next one will be in the dark as well. The results of the first race will now be reversed, and that will decide our grid for race 2. So everyone's got a bit of a tough time getting through there, getting through the drivers that are a bit slower. So really interesting because it's not an easy track to overtake on. And there'll be a lot of people thinking about their fuel strategy now as well. Normally a bit of a pause if you need to go to the toilet while the grid gets set up and reversed. Then we'll probably get started in about another 5 minutes. So let's have a little look at the points. All right. The table up. I shall do a quick calculation while we're preparing the room. We've gone to evening. It's looking a little bit brighter. It's nice. So let's just do a quick calculation on the first few. So Youngswin had 216 points, and Joey had 183. Scary with 149, 147 for the Snowman. And Johnny, sorry, I've missed someone there. SkullGlitch had 147. SkullGlitch. Right, let's have a quick count up. So 20 points to Joey gives him 203. 17 gives it. I'm trying to do quick maths now. 4, 2, 3, 2. 2. So Joey is now 20. I really should be able to do this maths quicker than this, but doesn't seem my brain wants to work. 29 points behind. 29 points behind with 60 still on the table. We've got 3 more races left. 1 more on this track and 2 in the next round. 20 points for a race win, 17 for a second. So, yeah, I mean, it's still all to play for. Obviously, we could have people dropping back. I think Youngswin did well there to come back from 7th into 2nd place. Right, let's get myself on the grid. Ignore this. This is just people having a little practice while we set up the grid. But a few times, as you may have known, I've missed the race start, so I haven't been spectating. So we're all ready to go. Who are we on with? Scarybiker. This connection looks a bit better now. It's poked up now, the sun's out. Let's have a little look at some of these comments. So, Chris is the team leader for the Future Champions Social Club for the big announcement that will be ready for next Tuesday. So, keep an eye out for that. What can we expect in race 2 then? Hopefully some good clean racing, hopefully not too much car. There's going to be a lot of fast cars trying to get through where there's not a lot of room around here, around the part that we're looking at now to get through. Track's very narrow and very tricky. So hopefully we'll have some nice clean racing through this part, and then we'll see what happens when we get down onto the long straights. There'll be people having a little think about their petrol, whether they should have done 1 more lap or fuel save somewhere more. I'm not too sure on how it goes. If you can just feel the oh, there's a kangaroo bouncing away there. That's pretty cool. Let's see it. Let's have a look, see if we can see it on this car. Not too sure if that's a new message for Joey or the same one. Sorry for driving so close in front of you. Just to wind him up a bit. Right, I'm only sticking with Youngswin at the minute to see if I can keep an eye on that kangaroo. Don't forget to stream the... Let's have a little look. What we are... Oh, we are off. Okay. Let's get to the front. Here we go then, 5 lights. We're off. Oh, Hopper's got a terrible one there. Pantalonuk has absolutely pulled for him. Oh no, we've got a... What's happened? We've lost half the field. Something terrible has gone on here. I don't know if we're getting a restart. Okay, I think someone has wets on. Oh, okay. I think we're just restarting. Someone's accidentally left wets on. Pantalon couldn't believe it. That's it. Captain's in first. He's like, finish the race here. That's great. Thank you very much. I'll be taking those 20 points. Right, let's have a look at that comment. Right. So let's get back to spectating. Sorry about that, guys. A little bit of a technical incident. Let's have a quick look at some of these comments. Yes, I always forget to say that, so don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. It would be fantastic if you would, to help us along. And click that bell icon. I don't know what it does, but I hear it on everyone else's YouTube channel. Probably does something cool. So if you wouldn't mind clicking that, that'd be fantastic. Right, everyone hopefully has got the right boots on this time. I must admit, I've done the same mistake myself when I come in for a little practice session to see how these cars handled, and my car was on wets when I come out of the pits for the first time. Oh yeah, I thought I was on the grid by mistake then. If you were listening, Captain, someone was on wets, so just restarting the race. Okay, here we go. Race 2, Part B. Yep, turn all notifications onto my channel. Bell, hit that bell. You can watch all my other boring stuff, like weekly races and things, like weekly, daily, whatever it's called. Those weekly things I'll do then. Go! That's more like it. Everyone's away cleanly. Oh, we've got Scarybikers on the grass. That's way too many people trying to get down the field in one go. 5 abreast. Scarybikers in 4th. Okay, we're going up the road 2 by 2. It's like the Arc. Scarybikers in 5th. Let's have a look at our Captain, Ekberg and Dave. All very tight there. Captain's in 6th. Youngswin's done a move on Joey. That's a lot of cars trying to get through a very narrow space. Someone's wall running. Oh, Captain's just accidentally coming to the side of Dave there. Ekberg's in 8th. Everyone's tripping over themselves a little bit. Joey's trying to get down the inside. Youngswin's going around the outside. Oh, a little bit of a push into the wall there. Joey is in front at the moment, but we have just got a little bit of a tangle up there. Where's Joey gone? Joey's had a spin. Let's see what happened. Oh, he's just gone wide. He's got into the grass and he's gone wide again. And then he's lost it. Oh, okay. Just a bad mistake there by Joey. Let's see what he can do to get back up the field. It can be done. It's only lap 1, and he's quick enough. 16 seconds off of Scarybiker in 1st. Championship ramifications though if he finishes too far back. So Scarybiker with Pantalonuk battling for 1st place. They have got quite a gap to Teflon in 3rd. Let's have a look. So Johnny in 3rd. We have a bit of a battle here, and then Froxy with Hoppers. Youngswin in 6th, trying to get down the inside of Hoppers there. It's all got a little bit tangled up. Let's have a little look-see at that one. So Youngswin coming down the inside of Hoppers there. Sort of, missed it. It seems like they all got away with it. I think it was a bit more of one person going around the outside and one on the inside. Just didn't fit through that corner. So Hoppers is in 8th. We've got Snowman. Youngswin has got himself all over the place there again. Let's have a little look what happened there. Oh, he's just put his tyre on the grass and then possibly come across onto Snowman there, who was on the inside. Didn't look like it was anything too major. Right. Where should we go? What should we keep an eye on? We're keeping on these three. Teflon's got that wrong. He's ended up on the grass and into the wall there. 2 more places for Snowman and Youngswin. Teflon gathers it all back together again. Just realised that sitting in this bucket seat for a long period of time without moving your legs, I've probably got deep vein thrombosis. Right, do we have an overtake honours hands here? 11 seconds behind Scarybiker is Youngswin. Joey is up in 8th, only 2 positions back. I want to get back onto Joey. Let's just watch this overtake if it happens on Snowman. I think Snowman got a better drive out of that corner there. This option's going to help, but Youngswin could have made that a little bit easier for himself. Yeah, here it comes. Is he going to stick a nose down the inside? Snowman squeezed him a bit there, but they both seem to have got away with it. Right, so let's jump back to Joey. So Joey in 8th, 2 places behind Youngswin, 17 seconds behind, 1.5 seconds behind Teflon. Not much happening here for a sec, so let's move on down the order. Hoppers on his toddler at the minute in 9th, Nana's in 10th, Dave's back in 11th. Trying to catch Nana. Captin's down in 12th with Ekberg in 13th. Not sure what's happened there. Not sure why Ekberg is so far down the order. Back to the front, so Scarybiker in 1st, 2.5 seconds in front of Pantalonuk. And sticking in some purple laps. No, he's quick, 3rd in the championship so far. Pantalonuk in 2nd. Having another great race. Froxy in 3rd. With Johnny 2 seconds behind. Then we've got Youngswin in 5th, who's now got past Snowman. And in the background we have Joey recovering from completely dead last and is now in 7th. Coming onto lap 4, so in 3 laps from 13th to 7th. And is only 17 seconds off the lead. Oh! Teflon got a little bit on the grass there. So Joey making inroads into Snowman's lead. Not lighting up the time boards though. Not far off, but just going to want to get some purples in. So what's the difference between Joey and Youngswin? We have 1.5 seconds and 2.5, 4 seconds behind Youngswin. Go and find a battle, shall we? So, Teflon in 8. Dave's on his own. Hoppers is on his own. Is Midge, Nana having a little crack at Hoppers here. Here we go. We'll stick with this little battle. Oh, bit on the grass. Tricky part of the course. In fact, a lot of this part is tricky other than the 2 dead straights. A lot of it's horrendous. I don't like it myself. Joey does though. Oh, Nana's gone wide. Oh no, Nana's spun. Let's jump on board with Nana and see what happened here. Did she just outbrake herself? A little bit on the grass. I would have left a little bit of dirt on those tyres, but not the one she needed. And she's gone for the slip road. Ekberg is also spun out of sympathy, I think. Captin through into 12. Nana's at the back. Oh, there we go. We jumped to that just at the right time. So we have some pitters. Froxy's carried on. He looks like he's got enough for another lap there. Youngswin has done the same. Johnny is also not come for any petrol, but his tank is looking substantially lighter than Youngswin's. I'll keep an eye on that. Joey's got about as much as Youngswin has. I think Johnny's having to do a bit of fuel saving here. I think he might have realised he's probably a little bit empty. Oh, he's just... That is tricky as you come out of that corner. He's just... There's a slight sort of crest where it just goes light, and he's just lost it on that little bump. There's a little bump just out of that exit. If you go in too tight, just lifts the back end and around she goes. So Johnny up into third. What on earth has just happened there? So all of that's looking okay. Oh, he's just lost it on the braking. He's just lost it on the braking. He's just pushing so hard, I think, to try to get that place back. Okay, well he's still in third, but obviously he's lost some time there. Now 8 seconds behind Youngswin. Youngswin starting to catch Foxy, and we are on the fumes here. It's going to be enough. It's going to be pretty sweetly there, and Froxy is also nailed it. I think Joey, pushing too much, definitely. But he's 1-1, and Youngswin comes second. So yeah, he's still put it into the next race as long as they come roughly where they are. I think we'll still be okay for pushing it into the last round. So, how much petrol are they going to put in? They've got to make sure they get to the end, but they don't want to be sat there too long putting fuel in that they don't need. Cars are looking a bit battle scarred. Let's get on Scarybiker. So Scarybiker is going to retake the lead with Pantalonuk in second. Still only 2.5 seconds between these two. Snowman, Joey Youngswin also in the pits. Froxy's out, Youngswin's out. Of course, getting up to speed here out the pits as well. They're still going to be losing a bit of time to Pantalonuk and Scary. So Joey 9 seconds behind Youngswin. Gone for 3/4 of a tank. Pretty much the same as Youngswin. We're happy that that's going to get him to the end. Froxy's done just a smidge more. So Pantalonuk and Scarybiker are looking pretty good at the moment. There's a good few seconds behind. Only 6 minutes of racing left. 6.5 minutes of racing left. Yeah, they're looking pretty good. It's a tricky course. Just got to keep their heads in the right place. Not make any mistakes like Joey did just then. Keep it out of the walls. And we might have a new race winner. I'm pretty sure Scary's not won yet, and neither is Pantalonuk. So both of these are going to be wanting this win. Right, let's have a little look down the field so we can find a race. So Froxy, 2.5 seconds back. Youngswin, Joey, nearly 10 seconds back from Youngswin. 5 seconds back, we've got Teflon. 2.5 behind him, we've got Snowman. Everyone's giving that wall a little kiss. Johnny's got himself a 3-second penalty. That is absolutely, without a doubt, a entry or exit of the pit lane. Going to make an easy overtake for Dave here. So Johnny will be slipping back into 9th. How far away is Captin? Captain's a bit too far back to capitalise on that. Hopper's in 11th. Ekberg just not having a great race, as good as he was in his first race here. And Nana is in 13th. I think our closest race at the moment is going to be... Oh no! What's happened? We have lost Scarybiker. He's gone down to 6th. 4.5 second penalty. What on earth has happened to Scarybiker? We'll have to save the replay, and I'll make a little short up or something of what happened there, because he's been heavily penalised for it. I'm guessing he's done a big old crash and collected a lot of walls and got a lot of wall penalties. It's not a pit infringement. Answers on a postcard indeed. In fact, answers in the comments. Put in there, what do you think happened? And I shall update you in the comments what actually did happen once I've looked at the replay. Right, back to the front. So, Teflon, with a very angry Scarybiker all over the back of him. Joe's in 4th, 14 seconds off the lead. 10 seconds still to Youngswin. Pretty much they're lapping the same there. Youngswin sticking some purples in. 1.5 seconds past this lap at the moment, which is held by Joey at 2:16.9. Youngswin with 3 minutes remaining. Is he still sensing he can win this? 4 seconds back. So we've got 2 more laps. He's now 3.5 seconds off the lead. I think this is the closest race we've got at the minute. All 3 are in sight, so we'll stay here. Youngswin sticking another purple in. 2.8 seconds, 1.7 seconds off Froxy. Let's go on Froxy's bumper, shall we? Froxy's really starting to catch Pantalon though now. Pantalon's got it wrong coming out of that corner. Froxy's going to be fancying a look at this. Trying to get in Pantalon's mirrors. Put him off a bit. Trying to get him making some wrong lines. Youngswin's not a threat at the minute. He is flying, but we've got a mistake here by Froxy. Just misses Youngswin. He just put a wheel on the grass there. Let's have another look. At the replay, I was reading comments at the time. Yeah, he's just run it wide. Nightmare. Right then, so Youngswin has got a 2:15.8 as the fastest lap at the moment and is now 1 second behind the leader, Pantalon. Pantalon's got one more lap to endure. Can he hold him off? This is going to be the best lap Pantalon's done in his life to get this win. Don't worry about the green thing behind you. Just, yeah, come on. I know. Obviously, I've got some loyalty to the green one, but I really quite fancy Pantalon to win. Going to be the widest wiper we've ever seen. Okay, we're 0.3 seconds. It's still going to be a fantastic result for Pantalon in second if this doesn't work out for him. It's been a pretty eventful race up and down the field. I'm not too sure how Pantalon races if he's using VR, but I can tell you if he is using VR, this is horrible. His mirrors are going to literally be full of scar. Yeah, pocket everywhere. Just keep it clean through here. Nice. Just got a good drive out of this corner, that's not bad. This is going to be close. How are we getting on with petrol? Okay, they've both got roughly the same. Pantalon's got a smidge bit more. Which way does he want him to go? No, don't push him too wide. Don't, just keep it clean. That weren't bad. Oh, that was a bit of a touch by Youngswin there. Ah. Well, that was a pretty good final lap. And they're out of petrol. That's across the line. Okay, there we go. So the championship contenders got first and second, and then first and fourth. Thank you, Rachel. Right then. I was going to quickly try to work out where we are in the championship, but we still have people. Was Youngswin's overtake? Yeah, it did look a little bit etchy, didn't it? What are we saying? Legit. We're going to have a look at that on the replay. Right then, so the final results, depending on any stewards' inquiries, of course. So Youngswin is a exclamation mark on this one for the for first. Pantalon in second, fantastic result for Pantalon. Third is the Froxydev. Joey is in fourth. Snowman in fifth. Scarybiker come sixth after doing so well beforehand. Dave is in seventh. Teflon is in eighth. Johnny in ninth. Captin in 10th. Hoppers in 11th. Ekberg in 12th. And Nana bringing up the rear in 13th. Fantastic. Thank you again to Nana for hosting the race. And I shall put the results of the championship in the description tomorrow. In the description will also be all the links to everything you need to join these Discords if you wish to join in these races. And I will give any championship standing as well in the description so you can see where we stand before we go into the final race, which will be next Tuesday at 9 o'clock will be the final race. So, great. Thank you very much. And I hope to see you all next week for the final. Right. Hurrah. Oh, don't forget to like and subscribe and like, and then hit that bell. All of that, please. Tick everything that you can tick. Even put a thumbs down if you want. I think you still get something for that. I'm not too sure. If you don't, if I've got that wrong, then don't do a thumbs down, do a thumbs up. Many thumbs ups, please. Thank you. Bye.